Hello again, in this episode of Ad Hoc Cars you will see screws suddenly disappearing and others that just don't want to cooperate at all. There will be a bit of struggle with parts that don't fit quite as well as they should, but the final result definitely won't be screwed. That's the fun of model building, a little chaos, a little patience, and it all comes together in the end. Curious to see how it turns out? Let's dive in and get started. Some kids rise your heart rate, like the 917 from Fujimi, but I hope this one won't, so I made myself a coffee in a mug with a design I created. And you can buy it too, free versions are available under this video. Anyway, back to the build. So enginediy shop has provided me with a V8 engine model kit together with a supercharger, battery tray and engine stand. Let's start with the first box, which contains the supercharger kit. There is an insert with a QR code leading to the instruction manual, and inside you will find resin parts, metal rotors, some bearings and two shafts. To be honest, it looks pretty promising. The next box contains the engine parts. The same story here, there is an insert with a QR code that leads to the instruction manual, a lot of parts that 95% of them are already painted. But if you are a perfectionist, you will most probably smooth everything down, then paint and weather it yourself. This time I didn't go that far and decided to build this kit as it is and paint only the necessary parts, so I could focus more on the assembly process. Therefore, I will leave you now, turn up the background music and we will meet at the end of the video to sum it up. Talk to you soon. Okay, we are done and ready to sum up. So, it's a really cool kit. I fully agree with the product description on the page saying that the parts are small, delicate and fragile, so please handle them with care during assembly and use. Please think carefully before purchasing if you are a perfectionist. So, it's fair to say that the parts are not perfect, as you've seen during the build and can see now in the pictures. It's not exactly a plug-and-play kit. As you also saw, not every pulley rotated once I switched the engine on. Another thing is that I believe you should wear gloves, as the paint leaves some residue on your palms and makes them dry. You should also check if you have all necessary tools to proceed, like an M3 screw, which is not included in the set, or really small screwdrivers. You should use a caliper as well, because the parts are so varied and small that it's very easy to make a mistake and assemble something incorrectly. My last piece of advice is to use thread locker, as a pulley can easily detach while rotating without this adhesive. But I have to say, the supercharger rotors are hypnotizing while rotating, and you actually forget about all disadvantages you experienced once the engine starts working. So if you decide to buy it, there is a discount code in the description that gives you 10% off. That's it for now. Talk to you soon. Cheers!